In other news, what's happening next week? Big shit is happening next week. We know what's happening next week. We've been preparing for it. Speaking of the fireworks, have you guys seen the new cooking food, a piece of cake, that when you eat it, fireworks shoot from you? It's pretty cool. No, I didn't see that before. That's a pretty cool little thing, Amaraz. So, as I was saying, next week, big deal. December 12th. The week of December 12th is a big deal. Everything opens up and Season 1 of Dragonflight begins. Now, I'm excited for this. We've been waiting for it. And we're just starting to get to that point in Dragonflight right now where, we're running out a little bit to do. Now, there are rep grinds and quests and all kinds of stuff, so we're not really running out of things to do, but I'm ready for the next challenge, I would say. I'm ready. I'm starting to feel like I'm powerful. My item level is almost 370 now, and I'm starting to feel like I'm ready for the next challenge. Well, here it is. On the week of December 12th, whenever your reset happens, all of these things will go live. Dragonflight Season 1 goes live on the week of December 12th and brings the new raid, an updated rotation for challenging Mythic Plus dungeons, and a new PvP season. This season will also see familiar features like Ahead of the Curve. AOTC will get it live on this channel. We always do. And Cutting Edge. Achievements for Raid, Key Master achievements, and Keystone Master achievements, rewards for Mythic Plus, and Gladiator rewards for PvP. Don't forget that Gladiator reward is a badass dragon customization for your dragon mount. The full armored one. It's freaking sick. So if you're a PvPer, do your best to go for that. Nice. 369, keep it at that. The Primalist Breach of the Titan Prison. Yes, Vault of the Incarnates, it will be opening. So on the week of December 12th, we will see Normal, Heroic, and Mythic all open at the same time. As soon as maintenance is done on Tuesday, that shit will open. And what happens on the stream? Well, the next morning, Wednesday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, we go live, we enter the raid. The next morning. So if you want to spend Tuesday, I don't know, checking out, different parts of the raid, whatever you want to do, but normal raid, we will do that shit right away. Now for LFR, it doesn't open that week. The week of December 19th, LFR opens. Wing 1 will open. Then January 2nd, Wing 2 will open, and then January 16th, Wing 3 will open. So there's a bit of time spaced out for LFR, and it's usually that way. And if you're going to want to do LFR, where is it? The item level, I think restriction is going to be like 360, I want to say. Or 365, something like that. There is an item level restriction usually to queue up for LFR, and you'll be able to do it. You'll just have to, hit that item level to be able to queue up for it. Let's do some mythics. Yeah, that's the plan today. Today we're going to do some mythics and then grind out some Rathian rep. Cross-faction mythic and cross-realm and Hall of Fame. Cross-faction mythic vault of the Incarnates will be available from the start. No, we need to wait. We'll be able to do that right away. So we're going to be doing mythic, yeah. 4 new world bosses will also be spawning next week starting at reset. So we'll be seeing these 4 new world bosses will be raging across the Dragon Isles and will be on a weekly rotation starting with Basicron, the Shale Wing. So each week we'll start to see one of these boys pop up and go live, and it'll be cool. It'll be cool. We'll go out and we'll kill them every week and get some loot from them. Usually these world bosses drop some decent loot that scales with your item level, so that's great. Good morning, Diffney. How's it going? Looks like 385 average. That's the drops, but I don't believe that is what you will need in order to get in. Where is it? Right here. I found it. Raid Finder minimum item level to queue up for Raid Finder will be 359. 359 will be the eye level that you will need to be in order to queue up for Raid Finder. And again, that doesn't go live next week. That goes live the week after. And it won't be all of it. It'll just be a few of the bosses each week, and then eventually it'll all open up. So the new dungeon rotation also opens up Season 1 of Dragonflight. Our Mythic Plus rotation will be Ruby Life Pools, the Nokahuda Offensive, the Arazura Vault, Algathar Academy. Those are our 4 Dragonflight dungeons. Then the 4 throwback dungeons that we'll be getting will be Halls of Valor, Court of Stars, Shadowmoon Burial Grounds, and Temple of the Jade Serpent. So there you go. We're getting a Mists, a Warlords, and 2 Legion dungeons, along with our 4 Dragonflight dungeons. Again, Mythic Plus will work the same way it always has. You'll need to get a 1500 rating to get the Dragonflight Keystone Conqueror achievement. And then, of course, if you want Keystone Master, you're going to need to get at least a 2,000 rating during Season 1, and your reward for that will be the title and, of course, the Hailstorm Armadon, which looks like this. Honestly, it's a cool mount. It's a little bit sad that it's a... I probably would have rather had a Dragonflight customization for my dragon, because that's what we typically ride around. This will be a ground mount, but it's a nice looking ground mount, and size-wise, it's massive. And, you know, size matters, so there you go.
Have you ever wanted to reach Gladiator and want PvP? Maybe complete a mythic raid? Or actually attempt to collect all the things in World of Warcraft, you absolute madman? Well, when it comes to taking on big goals, we need energy levels that match the mission. Neurogum Energy and Focus is specially formulated with natural caffeine, L-theanine, and B vitamins to sustain the mental endurance necessary to stay focused on your goals. And if you're trying to actually collect everything in World of Warcraft, I would suggest the bulk bag. Head to the link below, which will take you to getneuro.com, and use the code SAM10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Special thanks to Neurogum for sponsoring this video.
That's what we need. We need some Neurogum. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what we're missing. We're missing the Neurogum buff. That kill was brought to you by Neurogum. Aren't Primal Storms supposed to spawn soon as well? They are, and I'm not sure if that's part of Season 1, but I haven't seen it in the article. What I did see was the world bosses going live, so we'll see. We'll see. What is your preferred eye level for pug rating? You know, within 20 eye levels of what drops is usually like typical, what you want to see. But I'm hoping, you know, I'm trying to get myself to 370. 370 is what I want to be when I go in there, but I'll probably take anything around that. You know, 360s, 370s, that eye level. Just remember, we're going to go into raid. We're not going to have tier set bonuses. We're not going to know how the boss fights work. It's going to be a shit show, most likely. I mean, we'll kill bosses and we'll get loot, but we're going to be extremely weak in terms of player power. So we're going to need to have some decent eye levels in there to be able to actually get these bosses down. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Frost. How's it going? Yeah. So there's a lot of news here. I mean, again, I was saying the Hailstorm Armoradon is what you're going to be getting for your Mythic Plus Keystone Master. We'll be going for that. We'll get that too. The new PvP season also opens up. You can do crafted PvP gear, honor PvP gear, and conquest PvP gear. All these things will be available 398, 411, and 424 item levels respectively. PvP is going to open up. It's going to be fun for those people who like to do it. I'm not a big PvPer, but hey, if you are, it'll be your time to shine, that's for sure. PvP gets the best looking mounts. That is 100% true, Gabster. And honestly, I don't mind it that much. I do think PvP is extremely challenging, and if you get Gladiator, shit, man, you deserve a badass mount, because that is not easy to do. First couple raid runs is a sit show for sure. Yeah, so when we do the first couple raid ones, we're going to be watching on YouTube how to do each boss fight before we pull, and then we'll pull the boss, learn the mechanics, and eventually get the boss down. That's the chat. That's the plan. And we'll spend the entire week going through the raids. So wherever we leave off every day, we'll pick up the next day, and we'll continue on through until we fully clear it, and then we'll just enter our usual rotation of clearing raid every week and gearing the hell out. So that's all the news. As far as next week goes, it's going to be a big week. We're going to have Twitch drops starting tomorrow. We're going to have this Dragonflight Season 1 kicking off next week. It's exciting. I can't wait. And, I mean, shit, man. WoW is back. WoW is back.